Okay, so it finally happened. I Today's letter is H, and H is going to be for two things: hormone therapy, which we already did, I know, but hormone therapy and her MD. So finally, I was able to go to new facility that opened that is based in women's health with a specialty in menopause as well as aesthetics. Because, listen, so I waited. They had their grand opening a couple of weeks ago. I went to, and I was able to get one of the first appointments. So my appointment was yesterday with Dr. Precy. I'm going to put the information. First of all, the aesthetics is beautiful. It's a brand new facility. The rooms are lovely. The lighting, it's just not so sterile like a regular doctor's office. So that off the bat kind of calms you. I love a place that sends you your documents to fill out beforehand so that you're not taking up precious time at your doctor visit. Did the usual intake, but weight, check all of that, blood pressure, and then I got to speak to the doctor. Let me tell you something. By the time my visit was over, I was literally like sitting like with my feet up under me, like on a couch talking to her like she was my best girlfriend. When I tell you that they ask questions like the normal medical questions: do you have a history of this? Does your family have that? When was the last PAP? When was your last, those kind of questions. But then they ask you questions like this. In the last 4 weeks, have you had sex? In the last 4 weeks, during that sexual experience, was it painful? Were you dry? Were you connected? How was your intimacy level? Like it actually, do you understand what I'm saying? How is your partner? Or how are you feeling at home? Are you depressed? Are you moody? Do you achieve orgasm? Like it asks you all. Let me tell you something. For a million trillion years, we were taught that, one, first of all, you don't talk about menopause, but two, once you go into menopause, your sexuality ceases. So we discussed how women my age 20 years ago, I'm 52, would not, are you having sex? Man, stop playing. So the fact that I got to go somewhere where they were like, if you want it, we're going to help you enjoy it. So we talked about all kinds of things like my low libido, my menobelly, my dry skin, my insomnia, my night sweats, all of that. And I explained to her, like I explained to you all, that my last doctor was like, when I asked for Addie, and he said, I can't give you that. That's a special medication. That was it. And the first thing she said when I said that to her was, she said, did he tell you why? And I said, no, he just kept saying it's a special medication. And she said, that's unfortunate. He could have explained that it's for perimenopausal women. I can't give it to you when you are already menopausal. Well, it's a good that he didn't say that, because if he would have said that, I probably would still be seeing him. But because he dismissed me, we've moved on. Also, we decided I'm going to go with the patch. I'm going to tell you the exact name of the patch and dosage once I pick up my prescription. And another thing I learned. So the Prempro that he gave me, that he blew the dust off because that's the oldest one arsenal, was because I have a uterus. I have all my reproductive parts. I will need progesterone to prevent that lining from getting thick so that my body is very confused. So what I've learned about Prempro is that Prempro already has progesterone in it. So this is my take on it. This is not at all anything the doctor said. My take on it is that older male doctors don't want to do the work. So you're going to give me something that already has the progesterone in it. It doesn't matter how much I need. It's lazy. It's lazy medicine. And I say it's lazy medicine because you don't want to do the work to, let's try this dosage for 3 weeks or 6 weeks and see what works, and then if we need to tweak it, we will. They don't want to do it. It's lazy medicine. They just want to give you one stop, one size fits all, and it's disappointing. And it's really disappointing. And if we could have had if I could have had this conversation with him again, I probably would still be with him. And thank God that I didn't, because I was able to move on and be in an environment that was comfortable. And I'm excited about that. So that's what happened at her MD. Can't wait to give you more information about it. So H is for her MD and hormone therapy. Side note, hormone therapy is not for everybody. We discussed all kinds of over-the-counter. We discussed homeopathic. We discussed different kind of things. But what I chose to do is go pharmaceutical range, and what the doctor suggests. I'm not a doctor, and this is just me remembering what she said. Doing both in the beginning may not be best for everyone, because we want to know what works and what doesn't work. So if I'm on ashwagandha or dandelion root or licorice or whatever, and pharmaceutical and progesterone, and something goes awry, we won't be able to really figure out what is what. So we're going to work on what we got, and then get me to a stable place where I feel comfortable, and then we'll go from there. So I love all the suggestions that you've given me about homeopathic. Keep them coming. We're going to look into all of them. I will continue to take you on my journey for menopause and everything that it's doing to my life. Thanks, guys.